180.
Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. We are here, Armageddon, and we've got Beau Greaves. Beau, massive exhibition. Excited for this evening?
Yeah, obviously really excited. It's my first one I've ever done, so obviously just getting to grips with everything, and yeah, looking forward to playing.
Learning on the job. I saw you out there doing the meet and greet and whatever, and just meeting the fans. Is that a nice thing?
Yeah, obviously, I always say I absolutely love it, and obviously it keeps me just grounded, and obviously knowing that people want to take their time out to talk to you and have photos and stuff. So yeah, it's lovely.
Look, we know you're quite a shy person. Does this bring you out of your shell a little bit, talking to people like this?
Yeah, obviously, I think exhibitions are a different side to darts, aren't they? Obviously, you try and have fun, but also just try and be yourself, and obviously, just obviously as well as trying to play well, but just having a nice time, and obviously hoping the crowd enjoy it as well.
2,000 people here today. Remarkable numbers for an exhibition. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely mental. To be fair, obviously, it's amazing just to be on the same sort of like card as everybody else. Don't know what you'd say, but yeah, there's some great players, and obviously it's a massive event as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. Looking
forward to playing Fallon as well. The rivalry that you two have, obviously, we know you were chatting about upstairs, but on the board, it's a great rivalry that we all love watching you two play.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, I think it's nice to play. I said to Fallon, it's nice to play on stage as well. Obviously, we play a lot on the floor, and obviously it's not the same, but it's nice just to have a bit of fun and obviously have a bit of freedom to play as well. So I think we'll both look forward to that one, and yeah, see who wins.
Yeah, because it's quite a dynamic, isn't it? Because people think you don't get on. Like, you hear the rivalry, but really, you two are friends, and that rivalry then is just born out of friendship and the fact that you're both doing what you're doing for Ladies Darts.
Yeah, it's one of them. I think we both obviously respect each other because we're both fairly decent, probably, and yeah, obviously it's what you sort of want to see, obviously from the ladies. Obviously, I think we'll hopefully give a good game. I think we both want that. We both want more for the ladies, and obviously stuff like this is obviously just to sort of have a bit of freedom and play your best darts, whether it happens or not. But it's just to sort of get it out of you.
Yeah, and did you feel like a sense of pride that you get invited to these big nights? Because not everyone does. And what does it do for your confidence to get invited to things like this?
Yeah, obviously it's massive for me. Obviously, I go up and down in confidence all the time, but obviously just nights like this is just nice to take the edge off a little bit, and obviously just play with freedom and just relax, but also just enjoy it. And obviously to play someone as good as Fallon, that'll help me tenfold. So obviously, yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, and it's just nice to be invited. Obviously, just to know that I can actually play decent. Even though I've won so much, I still think I'm just not a good enough choice. Stupid as it sounds, but it's just sort of like, yeah, it's just a strange one.
Again, practice room up there, Luke and Luke and everyone like that. And did it give you confidence sharing the practice room with those kind of players and just watching what they do and things like that? Are you a sponge and take it all in, or you're not really bothered?
I wouldn't say I'm a sponge, but I'll obviously have a, I do take it in quite well, and obviously I do think stuff like this will help me in my own game, even though it is just an exhibition, obviously about having fun and whatever, but obviously I'm trying to improve all the time, so obviously I'm trying to get a lot better, and obviously they're a lot better than me, and they're a lot used to it, so obviously I'm still learning, still going forward.
So you play on the Pro Tour this year, getting the call up. What was that experience like, and are you enjoying that scenario?
I am, to be fair. I haven't played as much as I probably should have done, but it's just a preference for this. I'm playing quite a bit, and obviously I try and balance it well.
Yeah, of course.
I should push myself more, but I don't, and that's on me, no one else. And obviously it's but they are really good for my game. It's just they just end up being at bad times. You know what I mean? I'm away, and then I get called up, and I haven't booked on to stay, and I think would I play, I'd rather go home, and I always think I'd rather go home and concentrate on stuff that, because I don't have a tour card, I don't really have the need to build the money up and win the game. Course. So it's a bit different for me than it is to other players, but they're nice to play when I get the chance, and I really want to.
Does that give you the belief? Because we've seen you put in great performances there, and then other players are talking, I don't want Beau. And like Ross Smith, I remember, I think, said it, and things like, I don't want anything. And these household names rate you so highly as well. That must give you confidence.
Yeah, I think obviously it's nice. I think, I know I can do it. It's just, I seem to have a good game and then I have a really poor game, and it's just frustrating, and it's just something I've always done. I always have good games, and I just play terrible, and it isn't good enough. Do you know what I mean? I think if I'm going to be on the tour next year or in the years to come, I'm going to have to be a lot better than that, and obviously, but to be fair, I've had some some comps where I have played quite well and not got the results out of them, but it's just about practicing and just trying to be as confident as possible, innit, obviously. And with me, confidence goes a long way.
Where is your game and confidence at the moment? Because I remember that you'd spoken openly that you were struggling a little bit and things like that. That's why you'd taken a little bit of a back step to refocus and re-go again. So where is the game and the confidence side of your game right now?
I wouldn't say it's high. It's probably a bit lower than it should be, but it's I seem to be playing well but not feeling good when I'm playing. I think obviously I've been struggling recently, but not crazy amounts. Like creeping back into my game a bit. I'm very used to that though, and obviously I can deal with it really well. It's a bit like Nathan. He obviously struggles and he deals with it great. I think we both sort of do the same thing. We just sort of get on with it type thing. And that's how it is. But you're still trying to play at a high level at the same time, and that's when it gets a bit tough. But sometimes I play great and I come off the board and I think I felt terrible, but I've actually...
You look at the numbers, it's like,
wow. 100, and I think, God, I felt terrible, but I actually played quite well. But it's just like, it's just one of them. You just got to deal with it and take it as it is. I'm very used to it, so it doesn't get me down at all. I just move on.
Dev Tour, Challenge Tour, playing so well on both, high up on both rankings. And you know what comes with this question, that tour card is very possible for either one of them. Is that something that you thought of? And two, if that you do get a tour card through one of those routes, would you accept it?
I would, yeah. I definitely would. I would be stupid not to. I think, well, obviously, you never know when you're going to get that chance again.
Yeah.
So I would think I would take it, give it a good, was it 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
On it, yeah. And then, but in hindsight, if I didn't get one, I'm still able to play absolutely everything.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
So it's sort of like, I say a win-win, but obviously, I think I want to like have that next part of my game, the next level. Like I've been quite stuck at a level for quite a while. So I think obviously getting a tour card might push me a little bit and make me playing them better players all the time will make you a better player. And I do believe in that sort of stuff. But it's tough. Do you know what I mean? I missed Germany for the Challenge Tour, which I shouldn't have done looking back. But it's life, innit? It gets in the way, doesn't it? So
yeah, no, I get it.
It's one of them. And the Dev Tour, I think I'm still top just, so there are going to be some tight weekends coming up. But it's all part of it, and yeah, I embrace that sort of stuff and look forward to it.
You say that you'd accept it. I don't think you realise how many people that's going to please, because that's one of the questions we get most of all. When you speak to Beau, ask her if she's going to accept it. So I think that will please a lot of people if you do get it. Now, the next question is coming up. Obviously, the PDC have just announced a huge increase in prize money for this year's World Championship, going to 128 players as well. Does that increase in first round prize money affect your thinking and potential decision making of picking Lakeside or Ali Pally the prize money?
Yeah, probably. It's another tough one. Obviously, I feel like a broken record. Do you know what I mean? Constantly saying the same sort of thing of I don't know, or I don't know what to choose. But obviously, it is a tough decision. But I will say the last 2 times I've won at Lakeside, they haven't really benefited me in any way, which is tough. I think they have in a way, but they haven't as much as it would say if I won a game at Ali Pally type thing. It's two completely different things, but if I look back, I think it hasn't maybe done me as much as I thought it would. But obviously, to me, I don't care what anybody else says. Obviously, I wanted the world titles and I got them. So, well, like I say, I've got 3 now. Obviously, it all comes back to how much confidence I've got if I want to try and give it Ali Pally another go. I probably, at the minute, I'm leaning towards it just because the WDF isn't. I haven't got the comps to be playing in there. I have been playing all PDC and I've been really loving it. So, but even though I stand here and say all that, I could then get to the decision and choose Lakeside. So it really does depend on how I feel the week before and just what my family think as well. And obviously it's a big choice. Obviously there's a lot at risk for me. Obviously winning, I'm still obviously the reigning champion, and obviously it would hurt me to see somebody else win it. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't be playing darts if I wanted someone else to go on and win it.
I get both sides. That's why I said
it's a really weird one. It's so weird to think about the option I actually have, and obviously there's pros and cons to both of them.
It's just before you've always been so adamant, I am going to Lakeside. It's just the first time where genuinely, like you say there, that Ali Pally is a real option compared to the other years.
I had a feeling last year I might have gone Ali Pali, but I chose not to. I don't know what exactly the reasoning was at the time, but I just had it in my head I wanted to get 3. But people say I should get 5, I should try get 10, but that isn't really what I want from darts. I want to be, do you know what I mean? I want to be a top player. Do you know what I mean? I want to at least try to be anyway. Obviously, I think I'd be a fool not to sort of push myself to that next level, because I know I've got it. It's just obviously just the anxiety of stuff and the confidence,
I understand
and,
it's
which
different.
holds me back. So obviously, if I didn't have that, I would be all for it. But
Yeah.
it's just that them decisions, isn't it? I just sort of think if I do this, I might not. I don't know. It's a really strange way of thinking, but it's just such a tough one for me. I have it every year, and it's never easier when it comes round. Do you know what I mean? I'm just
100%,
never sure.
I get that, and look, you touched on it there. The exposure that you can get from Ali Pali, just winning one game compared to winning a title at Lakeside is so big that we saw what the exposure that Fallon got from her wins and so on. Just winning games at Ali Pali is different, where it's the PDC, it's on Sky, all eyes are on Ali Pali, and that could catapult you to another level, or another fan audience and everything like that as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? So you have to think about all them, that sort of stuff, but it's tough, obviously. I seem to win loads of stuff and do really well and achieve stuff no other lady has, but I'm just not as big as anybody else, really, am I? In that sort of concept. But at the same time, I know what I want. I think it's just, I want everything sort of now, there and then, but it's got to be over time, hasn't it? And obviously, I'm still only young, only 21, but I feel like I've been doing this forever. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm finally ready to push myself a little bit, and obviously just take the failure of it when it comes and stuff, and just try and still enjoy it, though. I think that is such a massive thing, is enjoyment. The second I don't enjoy it, that's when I struggle, and I don't enjoy it, and I don't want to be anywhere, and I don't want to go away from home. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit of a home bird, so them decisions sort of, it's tough. Do you know what I mean? No one else has to. Other women seem to make it really easily, but I seem to take forever to come to terms with it. But it's, I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
No, look, and Beau, I massively appreciate your honesty, and it's really interesting to see that thought process. Thank you very much, as always.
Thank you.